basic English phrases teachers use to start their classes. Okay, so let's jump right in with probably the most classic one. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
It seems so simple, right? But what's actually going on there?
Well, think about it. It's the teacher's first point of contact with the students each day.
Right.
And a really warm good morning,
Yeah.
you know? And often it's combined with like positive body language can instantly create a more welcoming and connected atmosphere in the classroom.
Yeah, you can totally imagine that, like, sets the tone for the whole class, maybe.
Yeah, it signals the start of a shared experience.
Okay, so it's way more than just acknowledging what time of day it is.
Right.
Okay, so what about how are you today? Is that just like politeness or is there something more happening there?
I think it can be both. It can be routine, but it also allows the teacher an opportunity to kind of show that they see their students as individuals.
Interesting.
Even like a quick scan of the room as they're asking that question
Yeah.
can signal attentiveness and create a more supportive environment, even if not every student like verbally responds.
Right, it's kind of like a little check-in.
Exactly.
Okay, so then let's begin our lesson.
Yeah.
This feels like a pretty clear signal that it's time to focus.
Yeah, it is.
Like, what's the impact there?
I think that phrase provides a crucial structure. It's a verbal cue that signals a shift from, whatever informal interactions were happening before to the main purpose of being there, which is to learn.
Right.
And that predictability, I think, can help students mentally transition and prepare for what's coming next and reduce any uncertainty that might be feeling.
Okay, so it's about setting expectations.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's please sit down and settle down.
Yeah.
This feels like it's more about the classroom management side of things.
Absolutely.
So what's going on there?
It underscores the importance of having like a calm and organized environment for effective learning.
Yeah.
So by addressing any initial movement or chatter, the teacher is proactively minimizing those potential distractions so that everyone can concentrate.
Right, because, you can't really have learning if everyone's running around and shouting.
Exactly.
Okay, so then we have, is everyone ready?
Okay.
This is a quick check.
Okay.
But how does this, contribute to setting that stage for learning?
I see it as a way of subtly encouraging preparedness and a sense of shared responsibility.
Okay.
By asking that question, the teacher is implicitly communicating that students should have their materials, they should be mentally present, ready to go, and it just prompts this moment of self-assessment for them.
So it's kind of reminding them, like, hey, we're all in this together.
Oh.
Last but not least, we have pay attention, please. This is pretty direct, right?
It is.
Why might that level of directness be necessary?
Well, while it is direct, there are definitely moments, especially when you're introducing a really key concept or giving
Yeah.
important instructions where clarity is paramount.
Yeah.
You got to cut through potential distractions and make sure that everybody is focused on the information that's being presented. And of course, like tone and context are really crucial in these situations.
Right. So it's not like they're yelling it at the students. It's just like, hey, this is important.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's really interesting. When you think about all these phrases together, it's clear that they aren't just some kind of mindless script that teachers follow.
Right.
They're actually tools for establishing that positive and productive learning environment.
Exactly. And it highlights how much intention and impact can be packed into these seemingly simple everyday phrases.
Totally. Communication building blocks.
Yeah.
And it kind of prompts a thought for me and hopefully for our listeners. Well, on that note, thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
Bye.